What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another hunting boot camp. Today I'm going to be talking about scouting. So as many waterfowlers will tell you, scouting is a very important part of waterfowl hunting. So basically, if you're just getting into waterfowl hunting, scouting is going out and looking for good spots to hunt, spots where the birds want to be, looking for the birds themselves. That's just generally what all goes into scouting. You're just looking for good spots where the birds are, what their patterns are, and yeah, that's basically all scouting is. So we have a huge technological advantage over waterfowlers even just 30 years ago with the invention of the internet. Which brings me to my first tip: go online. There's just a plethora of resources and information available online for scouting purposes. You have Google Maps, Bing Maps, Google Earth, all those. You can go and look physically at the location, like from a bird's eye view, so you can look down, see what that looks like. And that's just a really good starting point. In addition to that, you can go to your Game and Parks or Game and Fish websites, and usually they'll have a public access atlas online available, so you can find out public access areas. You can go on places like Onyx Hunt app or the online plat maps, and you can find out who owns what. So you can find the private landowner, at least their name and phone number. So you can give them a call, or you can maybe find their address too and talk to them in person, ask them if you can hunt. I mean, before I got my kayak, I was only limited to what I could wade. So I even looked up depth charts at public lakes in Nebraska so I could find places where I know I could throw my decoys out without worrying about them floating away, or where I could wade out without worrying about, topping my waders. So, I mean, there's just a bunch of different maps and tools online that can help you in your scouting pursuits, and it is where I would say to start. So scouting tip number 2 is don't be afraid to put on the miles. You did all the work online, you found these awesome spots, now you gotta go check them out. You gotta go look for things like, one, are there birds there, or does it even look good physically for birds? Maybe a spot that's showed up online, you had a dry year and it's super dry now, or you had an above normal wet year and it's flooded out where you wanted to hunt, so maybe that'll affect the birds. You got to go out, you got to see where they're feeding, you got to see where they're roosting, you got to what their pattern is, and you got to do it fairly consistently throughout the season, because it'll change. You get a new weather system come in, you get a big cold front come in, those birds might do something else compared to what they were doing beforehand. Maybe you get a warm spell in January, those birds are going to change their pattern compared to when it was negative whatever out. You gotta keep a tab on the birds. In addition to that, though, you're also looking for other stuff, not just involving the birds. You're looking for things that, like, can I make a good hide here? Can I make a good blind? Or things like, is the sun going to be in my face when I'm shooting these? Or how's this going to work for a specific wind type? They might like one area when it's super windy and there's a blizzard. They're not going to be there when it's really warm and sunny and 60 degrees. There's not really any better way of knowing than experiencing it firsthand through a pair of binoculars. So tip number 3 is, and I kind of just alluded to it, but don't just scout the birds. You got to scout, like I just said, scout out what areas would be good for different weather patterns. Is the sun going to be in your face? Is it going to be at your back? What the wind, where the wind's going to be? Is this going to be huntable? Do I even have access to this place? That's another big one. Just because the birds are there doesn't mean you'll be able to hunt them. And if you don't have access, can I hunt, adjacent fields, adjacent properties? Am I going to have somewhere to hide? I mean, those are all things that go into good scouting. The devil's in the details, and keeping a mind to those details will help you have a more successful hunt. Tip number 4 is talk to other people. Talk to landowners, talk to other waterfowlers, talk to people online. So, find out what other waterfowlers are seeing. Find out maybe the birds are wary to some other, they're wary to a decoy pattern, or they're wary to spinning wing decoys, or they're wary to this or that, or they're all out in the fields right now. They're not coming to water until after dark, or, there's the best way to find out other than firsthand is to talk to other people who do the same thing. Talk to landowners. Even if you don't have access to their property, You know, you can figure out where the birds are. Maybe they're roosting down there, or maybe they're feeding there, and you can watch them from afar and kind of follow them, find out where they're loafing, maybe they're not roosting there, or maybe they're feeding somewhere else. You can kind of get a better idea. You know, it's always nice to get as much information as you can. And also talk to people online. You know, like these, the migration app, the Ducks Unlimited migration app is a great tool for this. You can see what other people are seeing in their area. So maybe you're like, oh, that big push of mallards isn't here yet. It's up there in the Dakotas. It's going to be here in a couple weeks when this cold front comes through. It just gives you kind of a better idea. And I realize some people may not be the most truthful on there, or even want to tell people, but generally it's a good idea. It's a good way to kind of get tabs on what the migration is doing. And that just goes back to tip number 1 about online resources. The final tip I have for you guys today is to pay attention to the details. And I'm not talking about weather and all the other ones I was just going on about. I'm talking about unique details that can differentiate you from other hunters. So, you know, I preach this a lot in all my other videos, and it's one of my main hunting philosophies is to differentiate yourself from other hunters. The birds will notice it, and it can mean that you have a good hunt when everyone else on the marsh isn't. A good example of this is I was reading this waterfowl publication, and I read where these guys were hunting up in, like, I think it was Canada or something, and they had cut grain, and it was just windrows of this cut grain, and then there was bare, and then another windrow of it. And these geese were feeding strictly on the windrow. They wouldn't be in the bare part where it was just cut. They would be on the windrows of it. And so when they went out the next day, they set all their decoys up in those windrows because that's what the birds were doing. They wanted to imitate the birds down to a T. So it's paying attention to the details like that that can make you have an awesome hunt. It can add that extra lifelike feature to your spread and get those birds in there without little hesitation. It's paying attention to the small details that can really, really make you have a successful hunt. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. Drop a comment letting me know if I forgot anything or what your thoughts are. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.